Well, the rain has put a bit of a dampener on proceedings here, but this intriguing matchup should improve everybody's mood. Both teams will be looking to give their sodden supporters something to cheer about. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The national anthem of Uruguay rings out. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat. In other words, pretty much everything.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. So off we go then. De Arrascaeta. Valverde. Oh, it's De Arrascaeta. And that should get the job done.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, delightful ball. Pelistri. Knocks it into space. And there's the shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Bentancur. De Arrascaeta. Not the most accurate pass. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Another throw-in. Wriggles his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's going for goal! Pelistri. He's in a great position here. Now, can they get him away? And he's quick to return it. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Now it's De Arrascaeta. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking to play him in. That's the keeper's ball. Now it's De Arrascaeta. Great defending, strong and determined. De Arrascaeta, that's destined for the flank.
That's good play from him.
Elects to... and a header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these...
That could spell... He's had a shot! Goal! Uruguay! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. De Arrascaeta opts for safety, and it's Jimenez. Some resolute defending there, and here's Nunez. Great vision, could move up a gear here. Now this could be a... Can he finish? Valverde and Pelistri. Plays a sharp little ball here. Bentancur. No, that's been intercepted. Played through into space. Jimenez. And he's forced to go back. Aimed beyond the defence. Cleared away.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Nunez, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Picked out brilliant, and the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Valverde. Turns back here, probably the best option.
Uruguay always have been a side that are known for pressing.
Decent chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Valverde. That has been slung wide. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, that's well spotted. Over to the right flank. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oliveira.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
It's a really well-measured ball. He's found the way through. There's the shot! It's fallen loose again. He's got a goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Pelistri, and the finish! Goal! Uruguay! Into the lead once more. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Tries to play it through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pelistri gets a good foot in there. Spread to the right. Nicely weighted ball. Oliveira. That's a little off target. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Jimenez. Played out towards the right wing. He's having a hit! Magnificent! About as smooth as it gets. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Araujo clears it away. That's a good ball. Oh, important interception. Oh, there's a probing ball. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. Foot in.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a promising position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Darwin. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Nicely aimed pass. De Arrascaeta. Looking for options for movement. Ball in towards the middle. Bentancur. He'll try from distance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a sweeping cross. That's put paid to the danger.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That is ended up in no man's land. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Valverde. He's got away. Oh, what a ball! Real chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Nunez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Valverde! Harmlessly behind. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nicely shaped ball. And he's let fly! And no one is overly concerned about that.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Valverde. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Darwin looking to add to his goal. Can he get on the end of this? He's having a shot! Punched away. Uruguay are looking to go forward now. He's had it taken off him. He's gone for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Valverde. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Big chance, corner. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good alertness. Valverde. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, good spread. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Valverde. Jimenez. Nicely spread.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space lets...
Shapes to shoot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Now it's Darwin. Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that's... Oh, he's been caught napping! Chance to... Nunez! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Goes for a shot! Goal! Uruguay! And again they hit the front. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Uruguay with the lead. Pass somewhat off target. In with the challenge. Bentancur gets across to intercept that.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's a cute ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, that's a key interception. Now that looks a decent ball. Played out to the left flank. Shoots!
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
The final seconds now. Out towards the flank. Jimenez. Araujo. And Pelistri. De Arrascaeta. Pelistri. That's De Arrascaeta. Distributed tidily. He leaps for it! And that's a good finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Cabo Verde dragged themselves back again.
Cabo Verde really will fancy their chances now. They need to make the most of the momentum, but they have to be careful not to overstretch themselves and pay a price.
Now it's Darwin. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
De Arrascaeta!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So, a temporary halt to the action. Cape Verde are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
By any measurement, this really has been a remarkable half of football. Despite all the things we witnessed, somehow we're still level.
Aquí están ambos equipos preparados.
And so we're off again. Tries one from range. Oh, he's just got under that.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
And he thumps it clear. And he's had it nicked away. Threads one in. Over to the right flank. Valverde. Darwin. De Arrascaeta. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Valverde. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Chips it through. It's a pretty loose pass. Pelistri, and he's managed to get free. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that was asking for too much. Araujo. Valverde. And it's Bentancur. Gets a good foot in there. No, it's come to nothing. Well, that has not gone well. Can he get it through? Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. De Arrascaeta. Oh, he's having a go! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's having a hit! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Pelistri, foot in, tries to pass it through, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bentancur, De Arrascaeta. That's destined for the flank. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Valverde. And Araujo. De Arrascaeta. Pass somewhat off target. Not the most accurate pass. That has been cut short. De Arrascaeta. Plays a sharp little ball here. Takes a shot! Goal! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Cape Verde have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another? That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Jimenez promptly onto that, and that is that. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And a chance! And a neat finish! And this is getting better and better. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And now he has two. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
That has ended up in no man's land. Great vision. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Uruguay clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Just eases him off the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. And he welcomes it in. He's picked his way through. Header! Oh, good stop by the keeper. And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Oh, shooting chance! And that's off target.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Araujo. Jimenez. Bentancur. Whistle's gone, that's foul. He's looking wide. The referee's awarded a free kick. And it's Valverde. Nicely spread. Tries to play it through. And he was quick to react. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's a corner. And it's been taken short. Cape Verde have the chance to go the other way. Threads one in. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Knocks it out wide. Chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Kalistri. Shifted it to the flank. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Spread it left. Oh, they could break here. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Valverde. It's a searching pass. And he shoots! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. That was easy, almost too easy.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Cape Verde visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Valverde, space for him to turn and look. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. There's the header, and the keeper threw out a limb. And it's Valverde. Valverde! Great football, shot and save.
Uruguay are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Played into space. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. Plenty. Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's a decent clearance. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a throw-in. Bentancur.
Cambio en Uruguay. Número 10.
So, third quarter of the
Lo
game.
reemplazará número 26.
And now they can spring out of defence. Bentancur. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Pelistri. Spread out to the left. And he's intervened well there. Salazar.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. A heavy challenge. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Salazar really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's going wide left. And no, that was never going to make it. He's had a shot! No, he's missed it.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Not the most convincing of passes. And now they can clear their lines. Salazar and Pelistri. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And that has been cleared. Pass somewhat off target. Played down the flank. Brilliantly cut out. That has been slung wide. Araujo. Valverde. That's destined for the flank. Spread to the right. Oh, he's found support out wide. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Gets a good foot in there. And that has found him in acres. Great chance!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, what has happened here? And he's lost his man here. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And that was very necessary. Uruguay making further changes here, and in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Oliveira. Succumbs to the pressure. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Cambio en Uruguay. Número 6. Lo reemplazará. Número 5.
Jimenez. Into the last 5 minutes. And he has been fouled there. And no surprise, that's a booking.
He just can't argue with that. He could have been booked for an earlier incident too. Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Salazar.
Oh, really well played.
This looks promising. Might be danger here. He might... And the shot! He has found the way through. And that has been knocked clear. Aimed beyond the defence. Lovely feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's picked it up out wide. That's a good ball out wide. Valverde. Now Oliveira. Araujo. And it's Ugarte. Valverde. That has not gone well. Not the most accurate pass. Salazar. He's looking wide. Oh, some astute defending there.
Se van a jugar 4 minutos de compensación.
Nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Tries to get it clear. They get a throw in. Shot, surely! Salazar. Tries a shot! Hits off target and by quite a way. Valverde. Oliveira. That has ended up in no man's land. Ugarte. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. De la Cruz. Now it's Darwin. Stood up well to him there. And shifted it to the flank. Salazar. Nicked it back promptly. And it's Jimenez. That's that, the end. Cape Verde have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Cabo Verde definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So we've reached the end of our coverage for today. Many thanks to Jim Beglin alongside me, and we'll both see you next time.
Se mostrará un boletín informativo del Departamento de Policía Regional.
Well, good afternoon to you. We welcome you to a rainy day here, damp but potentially dramatic. A game which is charged and tense lies ahead of us. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Begley.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The national anthem of Uruguay rings out. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
We have a great finisher here in Darwin Núñez. In my view, he's someone who's got it all. I think he's got the full package. We know he's strong aerially, we know he's got the pace, but he's also got a wonderful first touch and some great technique, and he has the imagination, the finishing imagination as well to cap it all off. This guy's going places.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Well, we're on the way. Valverde. And here's Núñez. Valverde! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Uruguay make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That has not gone well. Bentancur.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's De Arrascaeta. He's found a way through. Plays it across.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others.
De Arrascaeta! Now that was a full-blooded header.
De Arrascaeta instinctively knew that it was his best option. The planning beat the execution, though.
He shifted it to the flank. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's made its way to him. He's onside, and he shoots! Oh, good finish! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Uruguay are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Bentancur. Pelistri. That's De Arrascaeta. And once more he proves rigid and robust. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pelistri. Good ball, good take. That's a sharp pass. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Oh, this looks sharp. It's a pretty loose pass. Valverde. Spread it left. It's a promising position. It's a searching pass. And now they can clear their lines. Pressing high and with purpose. Pelistri. Valverde. And that's really well manoeuvred. Pelistri. Gets a good foot in there. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
He just can't argue with that. He could have been booked for an earlier incident too.
Darwin. Foot in. Tries one from range. That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's a sharp little ball here, and he's picked it up out wide. A disastrous start. 2 down in next to no time. No, he's not getting past him there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Played out towards the right wing. Muslera claims comfortably. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
A probing pass. Valverde. Pelistri. Nicely spread. Well, that looks a decent ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. Valverde.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Succumbs to the pressure. No way through there. Oliveira.
Uruguay definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to...
There's the header! He will be livid with himself. Valverde looking understandably energised after his goal. Oliveira. And Araujo. And it's Valverde. That is ended up in no man's land. Spread to the right. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. It's not an especially good pass, that. Araujo. Bentancur. And he's had it nicked away. De Arrascaeta. Some good persistent defending here. And Jimenez. Valverde.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, shooting chance! No, not this time.
De Arrascaeta Really had to do more with such a good ball. It goes down at...
Decent chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Nunez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
De Arrascaeta plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now this could be a chance. Jimenez attempts a clearance. Backward it goes. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pelistri. And it's Valverde. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And he's looking to catch him up. De Arrascaeta and Pelistri. In with the challenge. De Arrascaeta. He's being urged to shoot.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Pelistri. Valverde. It's gone out for a throw-in. Bentancur. Now it's De Arrascaeta. Can he latch on to this? Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Over to the right flank. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. De Arrascaeta. That looks a cracking ball. He's got away. Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! Just one goal in it now. Game on! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Just one in it now.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Now it's Darwin.
Such good technique.
He's having a pop! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. And it's Oliveira. Now it's De Arrascaeta. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Lovely bit of skill. He'll try from distance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's been taken short. He's having a hit! And that is wildly off target.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
He's gone for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bentancur. Pelistri. Now it's Darwin. And here's Nunez.
Nunez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's there to get it away.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, some astute defending there. Great chance! And it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Gol. Convertido en el minuto 33.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
That has been slung wide. That is good strength. Cabo Verde have scored 2 quick goals here and are right back on level terms. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ball's gone out of play. Bentancur looking to play him in. He's had a shot! Superb from Valverde! A finish of true class! And they're back in front! The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Uruguay with the lead. Oh, no joy this time. Araujo getting this one clear. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Cabo Verde are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Looking for a runner. Defending of the desperate variety. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Cabo Verde clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Taken back almost at once. Can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, from the defence's perspective, it showed why they have to stay focused all the time. You have to keep your shape, communication is key, and you daren't switch off.
Bentancur. And Palistri. He's going for goal! They want to be quick to recover. Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, perfectly measured that. De Arrascaeta. Araujo. Could be danger here. Can he get it through? Pass somewhat off target. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Araujo cuts out the pass. Now it's Darwin. Oh, good spread. Palistri. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Darwin, and it's played in. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Cape Verde really could have done without this. Well, the protest continues, but in the end, they are defending the indefensible.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Uruguay now in a position far more desirable.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And the shot! And it's in! What a time to score! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Stood up well to him there. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot could be on. Goes for a shot! And no mistake. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Uruguay are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Ah, he's given it away. He's in a great position. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Nicely shaped ball. Araujo gets across to intercept that. This is a promising build-up. Shoots! Bentancur. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Oh, that Just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Señoras y señores, les informamos que solamente se permite fumar en las áreas designadas para tal caso. Aquí están los jugadores.
So we're on the way for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
He's picked his way through. Great vision.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Applies the finish! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
De Arrascaeta, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that should get the job done. And they're quick to get it back. Distributed tidily. Bentancur. Goes looking wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That pass has been well intercepted. De Arrascaeta. Now, can they get him away? Nunez's cross. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And he's gone looking for safety. Lofted in. Oh, great leap! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Nunez certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Aims beyond the defence. Pass is just off target. Bentancur. De Arrascaeta. Pelistri. Now it's Darwin. Looking for options for movement. And he's in on shot a goal! And it's there! It's all becoming so easy. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so